never give up. I had to hustle hard, never give up. I had to hustle hard. Hustle hard, never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up.
Yo, picking up the beat, number time in it.
Yo, you muted, Cooks. They call me eating. Yo, Miss Cool see that, she gonna be like, oh. Sorry, my fan fell. She gonna laugh her ass off, bro. Moore's getting caught eating. I didn't know the camera was
on. Man, you got me. Woo-wee. Man, I'm talking about I was sitting over here nervous. I was like, yo, I ain't know what's going on, with the controls. I'm looking at the camera. I'm like, man, am I in the right spot? And I was like, I ain't know. So I'm sitting here looking. Then everything started going. I'm like, uh-oh, is this me? Is this him? What did I do wrong? I'm like, uh-oh, let me. Man.
Yo, Stu Dog in the building, bro. Good to see you, man.
I'm Stu.
Good to see you. Anton, what it do, Anton?
What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
Chill Silego from New York. You already know. Strong Island, New York in the building. Yeah, man. We are here, man. The Grind Mode podcast. Every Wednesday. Bring you the dope topics. We keep it more positive than negative. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not negative in the fact of like the gossip bullshit, but so much this crazy negativity in the news. But we like to keep stuff on a positive note. So it's good to see you, Cooks, bro. How you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm doing pretty good, man. Regular day. Went to work, came home, cut the grass, freshened up.
You cut the grass in this heat?
Yeah, man. Well, I had to, you know what I'm saying, because the rain kept. It seemed like every time I got ready to cut it, the rain come. And got ready to like 3 times, so it was like I cut the front yard, but I didn't cut the backyard. So, you know what I mean, save myself a little time.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I mean, the weather. Well, today is hot, but I know like maybe the last few days, maybe it's been kind of reasonable. Put it that way.
Yeah, you're right.
Been 110. Today is hot, but
that humidity ain't playing though, man.
Yeah, that's what we getting. Yeah, word up. So yeah, man, I want to first go into this. Well, first of all, man, Full Blast Radio is back full time on YouTube since they approved my partnership back in it once again, being monetized and all that. So I ain't gonna lie, I kept doing it. It kept denying me. And I'm just like, whatever. I just kept doing it. And so I checked the email. I checked email by accident and I saw it. Said, I said, what? I said, oh, shoot, okay. So I went on ahead and monetized all the videos because, the monetization was off.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on and flipped the switch back on. So,
let me just tell you this right here, coming from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Man, you be jumping on YouTube, man. It was hard. It's hard for me not to, so I love the Twitch and the other ones, but I found you on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And it's like when you be on here jumping, you be on here jumping. Like it ain't been no time that you ain't been jumping. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So,
but I've been, ever since they've been messing with the channel, I've been, telling people, I know everyone is used to YouTube and everything.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube been around since almost the beginning of the internet. But tell you, man, Twitch is where it's at, man.
It is. You right.
DJs, you know what I mean? But
you right.
Doing the shows, doing our shows like this, talk shows and everything, it's dope on YouTube. I'm always on YouTube watching talk shows and stuff. So, but like I said, man, I took it personal when they kept messing with my channel.
That's right.
Why I got so much crap, you know what I'm saying? That's ain't being, messed with. So, but it is what it is. I had to conform to it, and now it's back. So hopefully, they won't mess with me again. I just know that I won't stream certain things on here. I'll just keep it on Twitch. Like I said, Twitch don't really mess with us as far as the DJ. So it is what it is, man. We're gonna have more shows. You know what I'm saying? Like we already talked about. We in talks of getting a comics and wrestling show. I think that'd be pretty dope. Two different audiences. You know what I'm saying? But obviously there's a lot of people that are into both. You know what I mean? And on that note, man, I didn't get to see it. I know you sent me an article on. I was gonna pull it up as you was talking about it, but the legend, man, Ric Flair,
man,
his last match, 73 years old, man. Gotta give him a horn salute for that, man. Went down this Sunday, July 31st. It was in Nashville. Did you go?
No, I actually watched it. I you know what I'm saying, I got, how I do when I get this on the web, and I was able to watch it, and I actually tuned in right on time for his match. You know what I'm saying? They basically, got everything ready. He did his last walk down the aisle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the theme song. They know the song. You know what I mean? It was so many woos, just everywhere you turn, woo, woo, woo. Just you know what I mean? They gave him his moment. You know what I mean? And the actual match and the storyline matched the match.
Right.
They kept in character. They kept things going. They made it violent. They made you say, I hope he don't wrestle again. You know what I'm saying? Because there was some scary moments in that match. Maybe it was part of the show. Maybe it wasn't. Because it was, it looked it really, really, you know what I'm saying, without giving spoilers, like it was very violent at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're a wrestling fan like that, you'll still enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It might scare you. You know what I mean? But he did the training. You know what I mean? He did for the endurance. You know what I'm saying? Like he did the training. He had one of the top wrestlers come train with him, and then he added that wrestler into the what up, Slick? And he added. So, but it was a great event, though. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to the legend, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the dude, man. Ric Flair, man, and that's I was into wrestling like younger, like Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and you know what I mean, like back in the days, like just like hip hop, you know what I mean, and then it's not like I was like, I'm gonna stop watching it because it ain't real, I was just gotten more into music and everything like that, but wrestling still, man, like everyone talks about a lot of stuff that's been around for decades, man, like the professional wrestling been around decades, man. So
and he wrestled in, I think, 5 to 6 to 7 decades. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like 73.
That's what I'm saying. He gets that respect, and that's what we always talk about in hip hop, man. Like we're the only genre that, well, not me, but like other people talk down, on legends. Oh, they're too old, this and that. And I'm gonna bring something up that we talked about.
Yes.
As far as KRS and Chuck D starting the union, but before that, man, Patti LaBelle on Drink Champs. I didn't get to see it yet. I heard it was a real good interview.
Yes. I ain't gonna spoil, you know what I'm saying, but I will give some gems on it.
No, give some gems, yeah.
She enlightened everybody that she's very into gangster music, very into hip hop. That's something that I never would have guessed. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? She
got that little bit kind of in her, like that, they say diva, but she got that, like, now that you said that, like, I'm like, yeah, I could see that. Yeah. She a little rough, you know what I mean?
She told some interesting things about her and Aretha Franklin. You know what I'm saying? About whatever the storyline is between them. She kind of cleared up some things and ensured that ain't no if people think it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She made sure she stressed that the love was strong with him.
No doubt. Yeah, with some type of issues they were supposedly had or whatever. Shout out to D
Mm-hmm.
Malley from Cali in the building. Queen City, G, salute.
What up, twin? Let me see. She also talked about her like her food, like she'll cook. You know what I'm saying? She cooks, like she cooks. She get down, right?
Yeah.
So
Shout out to
she
those
and
diabetic ass pies she be making.
well, them pies she talking about. She made sure that she let them know that Target, Walmart, all over the world, you can get her pies. Like I think she said something like it's like two pies and like something else, some type of little meal. But you know what I'm saying? She was just letting folk know that, I'm still doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? She had multiple cooking shows. You know what I mean? She talked about how like when she go on tour or like when she go do her thing, that she bring her cooking equipment with her. So she cooked for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So she still got that down home mama thing inside her. She talked about her sister's passing and how all of them made it to just like around 50 and she made it to 78 and she wondered how and she feel like that they energies and spirits is what's keeping her going, you know what I mean? She just kept it real, man, you know what I mean? She talked about the verses, how she couldn't see the words on the screen.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I don't want to get too much more away because I'd rather y'all check it out because you got to see her energy. Like her energy, she was telling Nori to smoke. She was like, "Smoke. I don't mind you smoking around me." She
Oh,
said at the house,
he
you
thought
know,
maybe he didn't want to because it was Patti LaBelle.
I'd have been the same way.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd have
But
been the
she's like,
same
let
way.
him know, nah,
Yeah,
keep it
she don't
real.
smoke.
Like,
She told him about 3 or 4 times during the whole show. She said, "Now go on, smoke, baby. Go on, smoke." Nori like,
but,
hi, da, da, da.
but you know what that is? That's the respect we showing the
Respect.
elders. You know what I mean? Like you let them be like, go ahead, instead of just being like, I'm just gonna smoke right, in your face or whatever. But that's a disrespect to a legend. That's what that is.
Exactly. I agree. Totally.
Hey, he came around and said she was calling it reefer.
Yeah, she showed to you. Showed to you.
That's dope. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out, y'all. So check out, man, Nori, DGEFN, Drink Champs,
Mm-hmm.
Patti LaBelle, legend and icon, man. I'm glad that she got to do a verses. You know what I mean? With Gladys Knight, that was a dope one. That really
That
was.
was good. Yes.
Yeah. And so yeah,
I
speaking of
definitely watched.
legends, man, couple of days ago, it was reported on Ambrosia for Heads. Shout out to Ambrosia for Heads. They always got dope hip hop content in our culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That real hip hop. And Chuck D formed an alliance called the HipHop Alliance, man. It's an official union. An official union, man. You know what I mean? Just stand up, man. Like this is what we've been talking about. So according to Ambrosia, the organization founded by Chuck D and Curtis Blow defines hip hop as a 501c3 nonprofit organization whose mission is to promote fair wages, fair royalties, and strong health and retirement benefits for artists and hip hop R&B community. Because think about
Mm-hmm.
all the MCs before the golden era, or maybe before Run DMC, they got jerked. You know what I mean? Or they didn't have no health insurance. They didn't have, or they, all their royalties, they didn't get any. So them forming this, man, they have a board. KRS One serves as the chairman. Dougie Fresh is the vice chairman. And the advisory board includes Slick Rick, Willie D, DJ Scratch, DJ Hollywood, DJ Cassidy, Davey DMX, Grand Wizard Theodore, and Alonzo Williams. Crazy. You know what I mean? And KRS One, Slick Rick, and Big Daddy Kane are in an Instagram video on behalf of the HipHop Alliance. It's like a pretty much it's a commercial promo. I'm gonna play it right now. All right, because I uploaded it to my channel. It was cleared, so I was like, good. So now I can replay it. So check it out, y'all. The HipHop Alliance commercial. KRS One.
Let's go. Grind time.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the HipHop Alliance. Hip-hop's first official union. We fighting for rights. Workers' rights, labor rights. Y'all know what it is. Fair wages. Let's hit 'em. Who's really speaking for the artist? Everybody knows the music industry is heartless. Knowledge reigns supreme, not what an artist on a chart is. It's about fair wages and royalties. Let me start this, spark this. It's about cultural self-reliance, corporate defiance. We got this down to a science. It's called the HipHop Alliance. We take it back to stop the violence. For 30 years, I've been the culture's guidance. You can't deny this. I clean pupils when they open their eyelids. In a blink, I teach kids to think. That's what I did and do. Reaching and pulling out the culture inside of you with the truth inside of you. No one can lie to you. It's time to unify him, her, you, and I. Do your part to save the art. Don't be a stupid guy. Front, you can try, but it's your time you waste. And we're starting an alliance against corporate exploitation.
Dope, y'all. You're muted, Cooks. Oh, he froze. You good? Think you still muted. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Ed Santos. Yeah, brother, I got you, man. No problem. Just glad to hear from you. Working down by the beach. No service, no doubt. Yeah, man. KRS One is still that dude, man. Still that dude. He's not number one. Sorry, he lied. He's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Word. Slick Nick said you probably got 10 hats on the mics. Word. Shout out to Cooks. Yo, we need to do a show, man. Detailing your hat collection, bro.
Okay.
We're gonna have a hat and comic book collection day. All right.
I can do that.
No doubt. I'll hit up Grap Lover.
That'd be fun.
See if you want to join. And see if Spade want to join too.
Okay, I got you. All right. You know what I'm saying? I got one of my hat collector partners from Arizona that I've been talking hats with some of the people in network. I wouldn't mind inviting him if you don't mind.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I told you, bro. Let's go. All the interview you be doing, let's do them on here too. You know.
Okay. Gotcha.
You got the access. You know what I mean? Set the show and start it up. So let's start him up.
All right.
So yeah, man. Oh, shout out to Mick the Kalahari boys in the building.
Tribe Mick.
Deep salute. I see nothing but wrenches.
Tribe love, baby.
Tribe love. Word up, man. Good to see y'all. So yeah, man, this is dope, man. So KRS One, he raps. He's saying we're fighting for rights, workers' rights, labor's rights, and wages. He condemns the music industry while pushing for culture self-reliance. The lyrics also advocate for artist royalties at a time when some of KRS One's peers, including De La Soul, have successfully battled against past record companies. Shoot, Anita Baker also, you know what I'm saying? Got hers back, her masters. He reminds people, man, he spearheaded the HEAL, Stop the Violence movement, more than 30 years ago. And he's on board for more change. Proudly stands against corporate exploitation, y'all. See, he ain't talking to man. He's actually doing the work, man.
Actually doing it.
Doing the work.
Showing it.
So HipHop Alliance is currently accepting members at no cost. They taking donations. I actually went on the site. I registered. So I'm a member right now. Right now they're waiving the $100 member fee because they're new. So, but if you get on there and donate, they got a bunch of resources, benefits, including, let me see, educational modules, subjects from copyright to artist rights, musical theory, songwriting, how to recruit royalties, assistance with mental health and addiction, virtual network with events. They're gonna have events going down as well. So yeah, man, looks like they're gonna really, do something, man. And like I said, we support our true hip hop culture, man. And these guys are from the culture. This ain't no corporation that don't know anything about our culture. This is coming from the actual people. So it's only right to support. And even though, like you said, you ain't a DJ or you a producer or whatever, it don't matter. Cooks, you a podcaster. Go on in and register, bro.
Okay.
Anybody that's doing any type of work, register and put yourself down on what you do. And because it's helping the whole hip hop community as a whole.
True.
Dope.
Got one in office too. You know what I mean?
Huh?
You say we got one in the office too, so they got help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a fact. And next year is the 50th, man, the 50th anniversary of hip hop.
Ooh.
The 50th anniversary of hip hop, y'all. 50 years, yo. Did you ever think that hip hop would make it this far?
So, hey, man.
So
when you hear that, it make you think.
All this is coming full circle, man. And I want to show y'all Full Blast Radio. We got a special hip hop shirt commemorating 50 years in hip hop, 1973 to 2023. So you can get your shirt now and start representing. I was like, man, let me get ahead of it a year in advance. Yeah, Kavion, hip hop is an old band now, old and seasoned. So yeah, that shirt right there. If you check it out, I'm gonna pull it up and show it on the screen.
All
I
right.
just created this today. Each letter. Hold on, give me 1 second. Each letter of hip hop is showing a logo of a hip hop group or member. So you check it out. That's the shirt right there, available right now on shop.fullbuzzradio.com, or the links right there in the chat. I just put the link right there in the chat. So next week, Thursday, having an all hip hop day. All hip hop on Thursday on the 49th anniversary. And so from now to then, the first two people that email me which group that each letter is this from, hip hop 50 years, will get a shirt. So the first two people that can guess what each letter and email me each one, hip hop 50 years, will get a shirt. So email me
Wow.
your answers. And if y'all the first two that are correct, the first two will get the shirt.
That's a good one.
Word.
That's a good one.
Some that are pretty easy, as you can see, but there's some that,
you got to think about.
Word up. And then if not, like you want to go support the shirt, don't cost that much. It's right there, available in the link. Hip Hop 50 if y'all.
Yeah.
Word up.
I got to get a couple full blast shirts, man. I'm behind. I'm behind.
Snapbacks is coming, like I told you. Yeah, snapbacks is coming.
I'm getting 2 of them.
I had to you got to put the money up first to get them made, so when I get out of my broke era right now in the next few weeks, I should be all right, and hopefully before the end of the summer.
Okay.
End of the summer, all right.
It's on.
Word up. So yeah, man, getting right out of there, man. Oh yeah, they in the chat saying, "Yo, we ain't old, we seasoned." Word up. Yeah. So yeah, man, we was Cooks, me and B Dub and Queen City. We was in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
We have a chat talking about football, and brought up Deshaun Watson stuff, and there was an article that Queen City posted. I'm trying to verify if it's true. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Mm-hmm. And Ben Roethlisberger's talking spicy, talking about, he should be suspended. He should be the face of our league. I'm like, yo, you got some effing nerve. You of all people had that R charge on you that went away on some settlement ish, and you got the nerve to be talking ish. Like, you was a bozo, man. Ever since. And that's like the second stupid thing he said. But me and Queen City gonna really go in on him Monday. But yeah, man, what do you think, man? The 6 games. To me, I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. He wasn't found guilty. He was found innocent.
That's the thing.
So why is he still getting 6 games?
And everybody bash. I'm talking about his fist coming from everywhere.
Ray Rice got 2 games before they saw the video. So like they knew he hit his fiance. Now, she's his wife. So they gave him 2 games for hitting his wife. And he gets 6 games for something he was found innocent for. There's nothing nowhere illegal that him asking for a happy ending. If he did. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
He didn't force the woman on him to go down on him?
None of that. That's the part I can't get past. But it's like everywhere you look though, they want 8 games, they want the whole season, they want, you know what I'm saying? And it's like but like, where is the video and all? Like, where is the, like you said, when they showed it with Ray Rice, but they showed it, boom, it's boom across the screen, you know what I mean? And this is still talkity talk, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it ain't no scars, ain't no scratches, ain't no bruises, ain't no, you know what I mean? Like, and it's confusing to me. But one thing that ain't confusing, they still trying to bury him though.
Of course they trying to bury him. And you, come on. If that was Tom Brady, because at one point it was his former owner, Kraft, who was soliciting, but that story came and went real quick.
He said something too.
Go ahead. While I pull this up.
Oh yeah. Robert Kraft said something too. I seen earlier on that. with the I remember the word disgusting, saying the NFL was disgusting for him just getting what he got, blase blase. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and that was right after I read the Roethlisberger what he said, and I'm just like, yo, like I had the kettle calling the pot a kettle when the kettle know it's the pot too.
Yeah. Word up.
I'm just saying.
Man, there's so much hypocrisy, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna quote B-Dub, bro. He said, if they said Tom Brady had those same misogynist accusations, they would be tiptoeing around being accusatory of him. But Deshaun's just that nigga that's cold at football, not as beloved and popular. So even though he proclaimed innocence, these reporters are basically saying he's lying and assaulted these women violently in a sexual manner. You notice ain't no black ESPN analyst would even speak up hard for him.
None of them.
Bozos, man. Straight bozo.
You ought to seen how you ought to seen old Big Nose, Rob Parker and them, how they was talking about it. They know they was buzzsawing, boy.
Wow.
They was man, like I wish you could they know they put it down. They didn't give that man no light whatsoever. You know what I'm saying?
So every day they talking about Deshaun is every day they talking about the Washington football team, whatever their stupid ass name is now. Are they talking about crap? I mean, are they talking about Snyder? Are they talking about all that? The other 559,000 emails besides what Chucky said? That was said about black people?
Nothing. That man, they got that man all across the headlines. And the NFL is appealing today, right now.
I don't see no article every day about it, like I see about Deshaun Watson.
Now, do you blame him for suing if they appeal? If they do it, would you blame him for suing them back?
No, I'll sue the shit out of him. I'll sue the Texans, because you know the Texans, they the ones that set up. I feel they set that up on purpose. They set up all those massages and all that because all that came out as soon as he said he wanted to get up out of there.
Just all
the bullish that was going on. With the
all like
Texans.
that. They took away the weapons first.
It's crazy, bro. So, yeah, man. Hope he fights them. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, and I hope he does. I hope he does well. You know, except when we play the Browns. Hope we beat them. But just to play them this year. But such bullshit hypocrisy, man.
Oh boy.
All right, Ed, yo, safe travels, brother. Good
Much love, Santo.
And I'll send you if you got the emails updated about payments by the 22nd and all that. If you didn't get it, I'll resend it to you. Let's finish up with some more sports, man. The fight canceled, heard around the world.
Yo.
Paul versus Rahman Jr. Who do you believe, bro? I mean, you know, first it was Rahman was over the weight limit, and then when he said he was going to bring it down to 205, supposedly they agreed, Jake Paul's camp, and then they canceled it.
Yeah,
why is everyone blaming Rahman?
I believe it's because Jake Paul, that Paul boy, he put out his info first. So he was already ahead, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when he dropped and when he said what you just said, how they basically Rahman was a weight, and he said that he usually boxed at 190. But he was like, okay, I go to 200, 205, because he felt like he could still beat him that easy. Rahman felt like, you know what I'm saying? From what he said, from what the Power Boy said, he was at 216, and they gave him that amount of time to get to 205. and when they came back to check him, he was at 215. And he was like, the people that's over that was like, you're not doing something right. Like if you ain't doing something right, you know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna have to reschedule these. You're gonna have to, or we're gonna have to go ahead and do it. That's when he said that they pulled from it. Now, bruh said it wasn't like that. Bruh said that when he agreed to do the 205, he said they didn't give him time. They just pulled the plug anyway. See what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang. And so it's you know, plus
so it's
he
basically
didn't.
who says he said. No, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say he said she said because Jake
yeah.
Paul's a bozo.
Now the first time I seen bro talk, Rahman talk, he said that he didn't want to fight at that weight because he said he felt like a shell of himself. He said that he felt like his body wouldn't let him pull all that weight down like that because he's a normal size heavyweight dude. You know what I'm saying? So he said, you know, and so that's why I was like, oh, well, I do remember him saying that. So if it was an argument between that 216, 215, that's because he probably really didn't want to go down like that. But then once that money hit, and even though he was the lowest paid on the card, but yet he the real boxer out of everybody you done box, he felt like he should get paid more, but he taking the lowest check.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what what about you?
It's always some stupid news or some controversy or some bozoness going on with that dude, man. You know, with it's just always something, man. Like I don't even pay attention to that dude. I really don't. I think he's a clown.
Sure. Yeah, he do be clowning. And then the other fighters lost out too because if they canceled the fight, then that means that the other fights is canceled. So he gave apology to the other fighters, but they losing out on their check. That they
Because they were the main event.
Boom.
Right.
That's low. So but with him being a real boxer, Rahman, and everybody else that he fought would pretty much come from a different sport. Who do you think TJ Tag would come out victorious?
Oh, I had Rahman beat.
Yeah.
And I seriously wanted him to knock him out. Or beat him like Amanda did Pena.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like just a 12 round, just whoop his ass. Don't even let the fight be over quick. Just like, you know what I mean? Give him
let him breathe.
Like whooping. Like, baby, go get that switch so I can whip you with it. You know what I'm saying? Good old down south ass whooping.
Oh man. And you know what? That could have been a play too, DJ man, that for him to pay him the lowest out of all the fighters and he the real fighter. That could have been kind of a mind thing he could have been playing on him because he still paid regardless.
Right. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm glad, you brought it up. I remember hearing about it. Me and Quinton City, talked about it as well. But it's just the boxing is like nowadays, it's not even like the priority that I go watch. This is UFC, bro. Like, watching the UFC fights before the main event, bro, they be getting it in. They gets it in. All the amateur fights, the pre-fights, the preliminaries. I love watching that, man. We watched.
Me too.
For like most of the day, the other day, we were watching because you could go back and watch the cards, and they have like all the undercards, and we could you could sit there and watch all the like past fights from like weeks.
Yes. It'd be some good fights too.
Yeah, man. Because they real hungry. So I'm with it. Oh man. So you got some early birthday gifts from Lazarus?
Yeah, man.
AKA OG Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, you know what I'm saying? He sent me y'all know he over there in Central Cali, you know what I mean? And You know what I'm saying? He collects stuff too. So you know what I'm saying? He happened to hit me up and he kind of tricked me, you know what I'm saying? Because he's asking me about sizes of hats and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, what are you thinking, man? What you doing? He's like, yo, man, you my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look out for you. So the first thing that I got out the box was this right here. That last Ronin. The big book though, all of them in one.
Wait, let me
You
take
know,
myself out so I can show that. Let's see.
boom, boom.
Nice.
That last Ronin,
When's your
man.
birthday again?
It's September the 10th. It
That's
ain't
right.
made it. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, I remember we was talking about that last week.
Yes, sir. So, you know, and I got all four issues, which each issue took like 3 or 4 months in between. And then when the last issue almost took a whole year. So then they came with this. So, you know, if you're a TMNT collector, this right here is something to add to your collection. You know what I'm
That's nice.
saying? I'm just saying.
That's
Add
nice.
that to the collection. And then
What
I
up,
looked
Def
in the
Rocker?
box. This hat was in there.
Okay. Angel's hat. I like
The
that.
Angels hat with the orange on the brim and the
Okay.
white headband, you know.
As long as it
And
ain't a
then
Red Sox hat, we good. We good.
and then you know he from Cali, Central Cali, so he sent me the MILB, the Fresno Grizzlies, and this is
What's that?
their
Soccer?
huh
What's that? Soccer?
minor league baseball.
Oh, minor league. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
with the all white brim, you know, all black with the
So
Battleman, because you see the Battleman different from the regular Major League Battleman.
right.
So
So you like fitteds, then snapbacks? Like fitteds your first choice, or don't matter?
nowadays, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Nowadays, yeah, because it's just I can rock it, I can rock it better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because but to be honest with you, I'm a hats regardless. So like,
Right.
if it's the right, you know, so it ain't no big deal. But
If you get
you
either
know,
or, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a round freaking head, so I can't. I try to get the fitteds. I don't be know what size I got, so I'd rather snap back and I just adjust it.
Yeah, I wonder because I was wondering what size hat you wear. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna try to surprise you one day with a nice fitted. So I definitely know what size you wearing the fitted.
You do? You sure you know?
I said I'm wondering. I'm saying what
I don't.
circle is your
I don't know. I
snapback
haven't
on?
had it fitted in years. I buy a snapback.
So when your snapback, what how far do you clip it? 2, 3?
Oh, this one's on. This has 3 left, so it's on. So it's 4. It's snapped in 4. I don't know.
Okay,
Let me.
that might be.
See,
Let me see.
it's using
Okay,
four holes.
okay. So you probably in a 7 3/8. You probably in a 7 3/8.
So by those holes, you know which sizes it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Just
dope.
about. And on some snapbacks, they actually got the size of a fitted hat by the hole in the snapback.
Oh, nice. Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
that
So
helps.
that's
So
another
that
way.
helps. Yeah.
So if you ever want to get you a fitted, you can be like, you know, oh, I wear so and so, and then you can go and try it on and say, oh, boom, and you know.
Right. Def Rocker asks, "Do you have a Avengers versus Justice League series?"
Oh, do he mean comics or do he mean hats?
I'm assuming the comics.
Comics.
They did one like years ago, right? They did a
Mm,
few like
I
crossover.
I don't think I do. I don't. But I remember OG sent me 2 books that had I know it had Justice League and it had them going against somebody else. It was like a one off. But I just can't remember I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was JLA or if it was Avengers.
Oh, he says
That's
it's
the
a
only
comic
thing.
book by George Perez. Rest in peace.
Okay. No, I do not have that one. No, I do not have that one.
Legend.
Super Legend.
Real talk, man. I can't wait for this wrestling comic show, man, because then we could talk about so much going on, man, in DCEU, the MCU, the shows, so
There's a lot going on. You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, it's exciting to see because
It is.
some stuff people been waiting to see. You know what I mean? And wrestling starting to get really, really more and more interesting. You know what I'm saying? To where if you're not a fan, they'll still do something to make you ooh and ah or wince because you're like,
Mhm.
you know.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So I know you were saying that you have a list 90s black shows, bro, that dominated the TV airways, man.
Yo,
I mean,
man.
I mean that was the era, man, of like coming home, school, you know, me like my parents, man. Sister, we sit down, watch the Cosby show,
Oh,
um, Different World.
the world.
Damn, what else, man?
You had. You
It
remember?
was good TV. It wasn't stereotypical BS. It wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, shucking and jive. It was just good TV, man. How many more what else you got on your
You know what I'm
list?
saying? I got some stuff. You know, of course, in living color.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then we'll take it to Martin.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Then if you really want to hit home, you know what I'm saying? You got Amen.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
227.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? One that really brought me back. Remember Out All Night with Patti LaBelle and Morris
yeah,
Chestnut? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, Cooks did his homework for real, for
Um,
real.
Now this one right here, it always touched me, but they didn't do enough episodes. I'm talking about South Central. Remember, Lawrence Tate and it used to come on Fox. Remember South Central? Did you ever see South Central?
You talking
The
about the
single
movie?
mom. I'm talking about the show. The single mom and Lorenz Tate played the son, and I forgot the daughter, which who played the daughter. And it was like they stayed in like in L.A. Compton, and they was always getting into stuff. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
remember that. I'm gonna have to
That was
Google
it
that.
was a good one.
Yeah.
Check it out, please. I promise you'll like it.
Yo,
Uh,
Kavion said Rock. Remember the Rock?
I that was next.
Oh,
Rock, man.
yo,
I went
that
back
was
and watched.
powerful. Remember the dude that was the drug dealer next door, played by
Yes,
what's his name?
your
Um,
boy
ain't that
Pinky.
yeah, Pinky. What up, nigga?
Yo,
Yo, that was a powerful one, man, because it was so authentic, man.
man. And what you call it? The dad on there. The one episode that I watched, he said one of the realest things. He said that it was the episode where Tommy Davidson and that woman played a homeless couple and she was pregnant. And the daddy said that he said it's just like America. They'll spend millions of dollars to go to Mars, but they ain't got enough money to help all the homeless folks. I was like, dang. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? I was like, dang, and I was a little boy when he said that.
right.
Dang. This 2022. And I'm like, dang. You know what I mean? It got hit home. Then you got, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Oh, I go Mr.
Um,
Cooper. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You remember Thea?
Okay. All right.
Um, One that this one right here, I remember watching it. I don't know how long it lasted, but you remember a show called On Our Own?
On our own. On our own.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy part about it. You remember the Justice Smollett dude? It's him and all his brothers and sisters. And one
Oh,
dude played the
okay.
older brother. Yeah.
Right.
I was like, you know, when you forget stuff like that, and then the type of stuff that what happened with him these last couple of years, and then to see this show where he playing the little brother, and then and it's like, yo, like what happened? Like I guess that's what Hollywood do to you. You know what I'm saying? Um, Family Matters. You know what I'm saying? That was always, with the Urkel. You know what I'm saying? Urkel went far. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Uh, Steve Harvey Show.
Steve Harvey up.
In the
L-
House.
in the house. LL Cool J. Yep.
Yeah, that cool.
Yep.
uh, Let me see. And I think I got one. Oh, and one more. One of the oldest ones I can remember that I can really remember. Give Me a Break with Nail.
Oh, Nell Carter. Hell yeah.
Hmm. And then I didn't know that she had another show where Mos Def played her son.
Who, Nell Carter?
Yeah, it's another show where she kind of like had long hair, and Mos Def played one of her sons. He had the little Dookie dreadlocks. I can't remember the name of the show, but I was,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
what I'm saying I went deep. I went deep into it. I got to find that, but I was like, that's Mos Def
Yeah.
playing on the TV sitcom with Nell Carter. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I was tripping. Like, and that's another crazy thing too, Tiger. So many stars that we see today that was in these shows as little kids or somebody's little brother or whatever, and it's like Terrence Howard, him and dude that played Joanna Man, they had a show.
That's ill when you're watching them shows and you're like, oh, that's what's the name? Oh, that's what's the name? Like when I saw like Jermaine Dupri, saw him like as a little kid dancing in like old school videos. Like he been around, bro. He ain't just come out and start making music. Like he was in the industry.
Didn't even know it.
Word.
Didn't even know it. No, I didn't.
Yup, Sanford and Son. Yup.
Sanford and Son, you know what I mean? And then Sherman Hemsley, how he transitioned from one show to where he had you know what I'm saying? Like it was like he was in one, he appeared cameoed in one show with Archie Bunker and them. Then they get their show, and then later on UPN he had another show. I can't remember what that show was called. I can't remember what it was called, but just seeing the transitions of so many characters, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just, you know, it's great to see. You know what I mean? And black comedies shows, black TV shows at one point ruled until they started copycatting.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah, while you was talking, I was pulling up something I didn't want to forget. I forgot to send it to you, but someone said it in the chat, man. Talking about TV, man. RP Nichelle Nichols, who played Lieutenant Uhura in Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? Like legendary, man. I'm pulling up her picture.
Salute.
Yeah, man, she just passed away. You know what I'm saying? Was in the original series.
Still looking good.
Groundbreaking for African American characters on 1977. You know, she was born in Chicago in 1932, December 28th. Yeah, man, like that was groundbreaking. You know what I mean? To have her on the show. 1967. My fault. So. Yep, and then there was controversy because she kissed white actor William Shatner.
No, I didn't know that. That's another learning moment for me.
Yeah, there was controversy about that. Yeah, and she wanted to quit. Yeah, and what's crazy? I was just hearing that as well. That was something recent. I think they were talking with her about it because she was saying that yeah, she was gorgeous. Yup, I'm gonna pull a picture right now. She wanted to quit. Martin Luther King told her to stay because what you're doing for our culture. Because all of the negative stuff she was getting. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Salute to somebody in the forefront of our culture, man.
Yes.
That change the mind of ignorant people and
Trailblazer.
She's an actress. She should be able to be on, regardless of her race. But we know this country, America, with three babies. You already know.
And let me throw this fact in. She had to been the best of the best because she lasted how many seasons? And you know what I mean?
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
You know what I mean? How many people in the other shows tried to be her in other shows?
Hmm.
They tried to be her. Got to give her respect all day, every day.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Much respect to her and her family.
So before Star Trek, all right, she was movie called Lieutenant in 64. And then Star Trek was 1966 to 69. Then she was in another television show called Insight. Then she voiced herself in an animated series, Star Trek, 1973 to 74. She was in a show called Head of the Class in 1988.
Mm-hmm.
She also voiced a character in Batman the animated series in 94. She was also in Star Trek Deep Space Nine
Mm-hmm.
in that series in 1996, playing herself. She also voiced Miriam in Spider-Man animated series in 1997. Futurama, she voiced herself. 2000 to 2002. Simpsons, Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, man. Scooby Doo.
See what I'm saying?
She was in Star Trek Renegades in 2017.
Mm.
A fan film. And then she voiced this came out this year in 2022, Star Trek Prodigy, an animated series that streams on Paramount. So she voiced that. That was the last thing she worked on. So yeah, man. Rest in peace to the legend, man.
She went out working. She stayed on her grind.
Mm-hmm.
Much respect.
Word up. And also, man, just seeing the news today, man. R.I.P. Vince Scully, man.
Oh.
The famous announcer. Brooklyn Dodgers. And then he, went to when they moved to LA. Yeah, man. Iconic voice. I was just watching Jackie Robinson with Chadwick, and they had the guy portraying Vince Scully, in the movie. So yeah, man, legendary broadcast.
Quick question. And it might be ours, it might not be. Is that the same one that's in the Crooklyn Dodgers song?
Which song?
Brooklyn Wins. Is that his voice? Brooklyn.
That's a good point. Let me see.
Because if it is, I'm really gonna be like, because I just learned something else.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dodgers song.
Brooklyn wins. Hardy Boy said, yeah, it is.
He said it is?
That's what he said. They said, let me see. Hardy Boy said it is. I don't know. K-Ron said no. I don't know. So, Tiger, you looking. Go ahead since you looking already.
Yeah.
Just curiosity. That's just a curiosity question.
Yeah.
Because, know who hit that home run when he was hollering Brooklyn wins.
Because I was Jackie Robinson that hit that game.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he called it in the series when they won it. Okay. I'll have to search for more. I didn't see anything come up, but yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be shocked because he was calling the games back then, But yeah, man, RP to the legend, man. Legend right there, Vince Scully, man. The longest tenured broadcaster with a single team in pro sports history. Mr. Scully saw it and called it all. He began in the 1950s era of Pee Wee Reese and Jackie Robinson onto the 60s with Don Drysdale and Sandy Koufax, into the 70s with Steve Garvey and Don Sutton, and through the 80s with Orr Hershiser and Fernando Valenzuela. In the 90s, it was Mike Piazza and Hideo Nomo, followed by Clayton Kershaw and Jeff Kent in the 21st century. The Dodgers changed players, managers, executives, owners, and even coaches, but Scully remained a constant for the fans. He opened his broadcast, "Hi, everybody, and a very pleasant good evening to wherever you may be." Word up, man.
Man.
Dope.
Yeah, good line, man.
Yeah, man, we get into that age, man. We're seeing all of the people that were older than us that we grew up with listening or watching, passing on, man. It's becoming a stark reality right now. So,
yeah, man. You know
cherish
what I mean?
the life you got now, man. Save the bullish for someone else.
That's why I try my best to, you know what I mean, be as positive as I can. I practice I try to my best to practice what I preach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it seems like if I ever get out of my element, it's always somebody to, you know, say, you know, hey man, you know, that ain't you now. Take a deep breath. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Thankful for
We all
that
need
too.
that. We all need that. Word up. And last on the list, man. Man, this guy, man. You know, it really put in perspective today hearing somebody talk about Will Smith. And when they said that he don't understand, it was Heather B on Sway's Universe.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, yo, I don't think he understand, like, people that didn't watch the Oscars, because I ain't watched none of them award shows, because, you know, it's always political. Someone that wins, you know what I mean? That's like, whatever. Black people hardly win it. So when this dude finally got the chance to be nominated, and obviously he won it for playing King Richard, you know, in the biopic movie with Serena and Venus. And he does that, man. But not only that Oscars show, the number one thing that's talked about, he made everybody else forget about their win. Like that, to me, that was the most selfish part of it. Yo, Questlove Roots won for that documentary. That dope documentary. It's on HBO Max. No one hardly talks about it. Even him winning the Oscar. King Richard. All of that got thrown out, man. Everybody that won that night that we, you know, look at as somebody that we support, the Roots, Questlove, you know what I'm saying? Even Will Smith. Because Janet was the one we was like, oh, man, she's, you know, always with this gossip, red table, and all that bull. But Will Smith was hardly in any type of controversies or nothing. Only thing we heard it was because of his wife. And he literally ruined what would have been his pinnacle. And everyone else that won got overshadowed by that bullish that he pulled because he couldn't take a joke from a comedian. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, when people were talking about, oh, he apologized. Now, he apologized before, but he's apologizing, like, I think now, like, publicly on his YouTube. That's when he posted it. But, yeah, to me, it's, I think he's remorseful, but I think also he's still, what do you call it? Not egotistical, because when he said, you know, I know, like, you don't want to talk with me now, but when you're ready to talk, I'm here. And it's like, when you're ready, like, he ain't gotta be ready. You the one that smacked him.
Yeah, like you, like he leaving the door open, like he the victim. Like I forgive you. I'm gonna leave a door open when you calm down and when you calm and want to come talk to me. Like, you know what I mean? So like, hey, dang. Go ahead, Tiger. I'm sorry. That caught me for a second.
So yeah. So yeah, to me, it's like, people might say it's too late. Well, it's too late because you didn't hear it. That's what it is. See, it's the public, they want to hear it. So if he didn't do it for the public, like, oh, it's too late. But nah, we secondary. He got to say it on in the public arena, for us. Like, as long as he tried to call that dude and apologize, then whatever, that's cool. But I mean, for now, like right now, the optics, yeah, it's like too little, too late. People are like not really trying to look at it as like really sincere. They're saying, "Yo, he's a real good actor." Like he's acting right now, So it's just he can't take that back, man. He can't take that back, and I think it's when someone first said, "Yo, this is the biggest downfall I've seen," I was like, "For real?" Then I was trying to like think of people that were on top, like Harvey Weinstein, but what he was doing with women, he's doing 20 years in prison. But I think as a beloved star, they're looking at it from that lens. Like, this dude was a beloved star, and what he did, you know what I mean? Like the downfall from it. And in this era of people canceling people over nothing, he's probably finished, bro. And it's a shame because he was a beloved dude. He wasn't a asshole. He wasn't someone that was, assaulting women. He wasn't a dick. You know what I mean? Like his character. He was, but that one mistake, man.
It might sound crazy, but the only don't seem like the only way he can even have a blink of comeback is Chris Rock. Like it's like Chris Rock gonna have to, make it, you know what I'm saying? But we all know that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like,
you mean like Chris Rock would have to be the one to like maybe
you know what I'm saying?
resurrect his Will's career.
You know what I'm saying? So you keep apologizing and asking, and maybe because he had this little one-on-one talk with Chappelle, and how we all feel about Chappelle. So it's like, oh, we are talking to Chappelle now. He might listen to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So now he
but that
goes
was
and
old though, Cooks. Remember I was saying that was
oh,
old.
okay.
That was before the slap. Someone posted that as a clickbait to make it seem like, like, oh shoot. So he's talking about it for the first time. Why that thing got like I think millions of views.
We did a show on that. We did a show on that about that click stuff.
And you gotta watch that, yeah, man. I'll be like, wait a minute. You gotta make sure, yeah. And it's like yo, one person they created a channel that says UFC Championship. They put the logo on there. They got a loop playing. Well, in the title, they put Amanda Nunes Pena, whatever. Who's the president of UFC?
Dana White.
Dana White, yeah, talks about it. And it's an old clip of him talking about the fight before it happened on a podcast. But what he did was he turned the comments off and he turned off, I think, the likes or the dislike. Well, you can turn off the dislikes. So he turned the comments off and he kept it on a live loop. Like it's live all day. There's like 15,000 people in there because they're going in and out thinking that it's something real. And it's probably a monetized video. I'm like, this bastard gave me some ideas, but I'm just saying, like, like, yo, man, like, this is crazy. So it's like, if you don't see that check mark, then okay, this ain't the official channel. But I saw the UFC logo and it said UFC Championship. I just clicked on it. because it said live. I was like, oh man. And then obviously he turned off the comments below and in the chat, so people can't be in there saying, "Oh, you asshole! Oh, this ain't real. This ain't real." So, oh no, Bad Boys 4 is going down. Martin Lawrence said, "Bad Boys 4 is still happening."
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said said that. So, yeah, Hardy Boy, yep. He said production still happening. Martin Lawrence specifically specified, no, Bad Boys 4 is still going down. So, Bad Boys for life.
See,
you know, pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, man, it is what it is, man. I mean, look, I tell you that I play in a Fresh Prince song before I play any R. Kelly music. So I tell you that I'm like, you know, whatever. He messed up, but he wouldn't have, you know, relations with 12-year-olds. So,
you know.
If you hear me mixing anything, ain't no one be like, yo, don't play that, man, because he slapped Chris Rock. You ain't going to hear nobody saying that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, this is what it is, man. Damn. It's pretty much, he just need to leave Jada and move on, do something else. He got money, you know, out, you know what.
Broke.
So
yeah, he definitely ain't broke.
He'll be all right in the long run.
Yeah.
Bro, Jeff Rock, I ain't lie. I ain't played any African Bambaataa in years. I got him in a loop. I'm hearing a loop. Cooks. Did you unplug something?
Is it me?
Check. Okay, it's going now.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, but you know, yeah, I'm still hearing it.
You still hearing? You see me?
Yeah, I heard something like it sounded like something unplugged, and then I started hearing myself talking.
Oh.
That was weird.
I think my headphone might have popped out.
1 2 1 2. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sounds good now, y'all, right? Yeah, Def Rock said
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's music like I've been playing Mystical, and then I'm just hearing a few days ago he done supposedly assaulted another woman. Like, what's wrong? This is like the 6th one, bro. They still got a problem, man. He allegedly says he assaulted another woman, man.
So we just can't catch a break.
But I forget about him because he ain't, you know, his stuff ain't really been pushed in the limelight. So you tend to not, you know, remember it if it's someone that ain't in a news cycle like every other day. But yo, bro, he got problems, man. Like, you can't get a woman off GP.
I don't understand that, man. I don't know what they be thinking when they do that. Like, or do they be thinking at all? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Robert Gant, salute. I don't know what you removed. I missed it, so I don't know what it was. But salute, bro. Go ahead, Coach. My bad. What'd you say?
Oh, just that these guys with all this money, you know what I'm saying, like that do all this extra or too much, or like, I mean, it seems like it's just a long list of just things that just don't make sense, but they just keep on happening. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's damn near unexplainable. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna have some type of reason, whether it's personal or some type of business or some type of drug, or you know what I mean, or just plain ignorant stuff. You know what I mean? And then it's like, how did you get? Like, how did you like? You know, we watch all these people's careers. You know what I'm saying? And then they do one thing and ruin it. And then we work hard. You know, some of us work, you know, a lot of us, you know, check to check and, you know, creating our own. It's like, it's just, you know, to us, it's very crazy, very stupid. But, you know what I'm saying? What is they thinking right now sitting in their room? Like, what is going through their head? Like, wherever Will Smith is right now, I just wonder, what is he thinking? What is he doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did you know?
Fool.
You know what I'm saying? And then versus, look at how on the positive side, KRS them building the union and benefits and helping, and I'm talking about like 401k damn near.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Good insurance, like Red Cross, Blue Cross Blue Shield type of talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Something, yeah.
you
Especially
know,
for the the entertainers back way back in the days when hip hop first started, and nothing like that was put in place. And then, as they got older, wasn't on labels anymore. But if they're pioneers, they should be helped. They should be, looked after.
Mhm.
No one's saying like, this ain't like a handout like thing, because we all grown, we all supposed to be, but we're just talking about, as far as like the pioneers that did right
Mhm.
for hip hop, it's only right like these dudes are looked after somehow.
Right.
You
Right.
know, it's dope that the Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx got all that funding to finish it, man. Like that, that right there is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think it's opening in 2024. Man, I definitely want to go, man. Like it'd be dope. Maybe have a full blast meet greet in New York, something. If
Woo.
COVID ain't crazy and prices, it's a different era in
Mhm.
2024. But we talked about that, man. Like going up there, having an event, and then going to that museum.
Man, that would be epic, man.
Word.
Documented too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be dope. So
You know what I'm saying?
forward to
Hey,
that.
great idea.
So next week, right, is
Mhm.
now they're starting the summer stage. Now last year they were promoting every day, they were promoting it, and it was being live streamed for free. So I was sharing a live stream on my YouTube because they were free concerts.
Mhm.
Um Now in the what do you call it? In the calendar on cityparksfoundation.org, they got the City Park Summer Stage. Stay tuned for live streams. But they don't have it showing that they're streaming it, even though it's going down. But
Mhm.
I have the show queued up for next next Thursday, which is the 49th anniversary of the birthday of hip hop.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep that on there, just in case they do, um, just in case they do stream it.
Okay.
Um, and like I said, if not, I'm gonna be streaming all day, playing music all day on Twitch for hip hop. So it's called the Spread Love Hip Hop Jam. It's hosted by Ralph McDaniels, the legend, Video Music Box. And it
Mhm.
features Special Ed, Brand Nubian, Smith and Wesson, Black Street, Sweet Tea, Cool Herc, and DJ Scratch. It's 7 o'clock at the Coney Island Amphitheater in Brooklyn. 7 o'clock to 10. Hopefully, like I said, if they stream it, because it's a free concert, I will be live streaming it on YouTube just like I did last year. We had like 2,000 to 3,000 people in there watching it, because obviously a lot
Mhm.
of people weren't still trying to come out because of the pandemic. So yeah, that'll be dope. If you're in the New York area and you want to go, like I said, it's at the Coney Island Amphitheater, 3052 West 21st Street in Brooklyn, New York. That's next Thursday. Doors open at 6. It's the Spread Love Hip Hop Jam. And what I heard is they're going to be doing a lot of tributes to fallen MCs. So I heard that they're going to be doing like tributes. So Bismarck,
Mm.
MF Doom, I hope.
Oh man.
DMX.
Got to.
Jam Master Jay, Biggie, Punk. So definitely, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they'll stream that live, man, so y'all can watch it. And then there's also another concert going down. Let me pull this one up as well. No, not Azalea Banks. I ain't watching that. Let me see. This is in Brooklyn as well. Hold on. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. I'm coming with it.
Oh man. See, I had it in the it's reggae and hip hop, so it's Slick Rick. Who else? Buddha Jagzo. What do you? I don't understand what you're talking about. He's just saying a lot of different things. What are you talking about, man?
I'm looking now.
Unless he's talking in a different language, and it's not coming across.
Love, Master A, Kyrie.
Okay, so that the next concert I was talking about is on Saturday, August 13th at 7. And that is featuring Slick Rick, Wayne Wonder, Shinehead, and DJ Jazzy Joyce, among others.
Okay.
So hopefully that one will be live streamed as well. Oh, and Naughty by Nature is performing at the NJ Pack. Nice, Def Rocker. That's what's up.
Ooh.
I think that's tickets, so I don't think that's going to be live streamed anywhere for free. But yeah, NJ Pack always doing classic joints. Yeah, Cooks, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that gibberish was about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to put it together, but I said, nah, never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Another dope show, Cooks, man. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to everyone tuned in. Like I said, we're gonna have some more shows lined up, hopefully for the end of the summer. And that's what it is, man. Every week, the grind mode goes down.
Yeah,
Cooks, thank you, man. Once again.
Hey, man, thank you too, man. I'm gonna leave you with something to think about. I don't know if I sent it to you, but Nas and RZA was having a talk about the old days, and RZA put out there. Yeah, okay. I thought you saw that. He put out there. Nas had a verse lost with investigative reports, and that blew my mind away. That blew my mind away. You hear me?
Because then when he heard the verbal intercourse, he went on that one. But yo, if that's something that's out, I mean not out, but if that's something that's in a studio, bro, they need to put that out.
Man, hip hop is so wonderful.
I'm gonna post that Nas and RZA interview. It's only audio, it ain't video.
Mm-hmm.
Although I should try to see if there's a video, but I'm gonna post it. When we get out of here, I'm gonna post it. So try to premiere it by 8:30. But it's like an 8-minute talk. Nas and RZA talk. Word. I didn't see the Supreme Team series yet. I don't know if you saw that, Cooks. Maybe we should check that out and do a review on it. You know, that Supreme Team.
Okay.
I gotta find it. If you don't have it, let me know if I find it. And if I get the free site or the free whatever, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, you know how we do. Yeah.
And Robert Gant, the Rock the Bells concert is going down. I doubt that that's gonna be live streamed. Because I know they're selling tickets to that. But if they are, I might stream that.
Man, I hope you do, because I'll be watching.
There's a few on there that I'm like, why do they have them on there? But whatever, you know. But it is what it is. But it's all in all, it's like a dope lineup by 95%.
Yo, we in there.
Word. So yeah, man, Cooks. Once again, my brother, salute.
Salute, DJ Tiger.
And I'm gonna hit you and Spade up before I forget. See when y'all can chop it up. We can even chop it up on an IG video.
Okay.
About the show. All right.
Okay.
Word. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I might be on sometime tonight on Twitch. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Throwback Thursday, Soul Train. You know I go down, y'all. Have a dope evening.
Peace.
Peace.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the HipHop Alliance. Hip-hop's first official union. We fighting for rights. Workers' rights, labor rights. Y'all know what it is. Fair wages. Let's hit 'em. Who's really speaking for the artist? Everybody knows the music industry is heartless. Knowledge reigns supreme, not what an artist on a chart is. It's about fair wages and royalties. Let me start this, spark this. It's about cultural self-reliance, corporate defiance. We got this down to a science. It's called the HipHop Alliance. We take it back to stop the violence. For 30 years, I've been the culture's guidance. You can't deny this. I clean pupils when they open their eyelids. In a blink, I teach kids to think. That's what I did and do. Reaching and pulling out the culture inside of you with the truth inside of you, no one can lie to you. It's time to unify him, her, you, and I. Do your part to save the art. Don't be a stupid guy. Front, you can try, but it's your time you waste. And we're starting an alliance against corporate exploitation.